Hey guys, it's Deborah. I just need to ask for some prayer real quick. Prayer from all my subscribers. Please, please, can you pray for us? Because the Canadian federal government just mandated that, the federal government just mandated that all educational staff as well as healthcare workers need to have the, you know what, to continue to work. There was no talk of a religious exemption. I only saw a medical exemption. And as a lot of you know, my husband's a teacher for the Board of Education. And there's no way he can just replace that kind of income. He's worked his way up to basically the highest level. And there's 4 children we have, 2 with disabilities, all from having immunization injury. So that's why I woke up to end times, as many of you know. So this is all extremely ironic, but God knows what's going on. This did not come to a shock. It did not shock him, but it shocked us, but not really. So the only exemption we see is medical or some sort of re-education program, or he has to get tested every single week, sometimes up to 3 times a week. I mean, I don't see how God would want a Christian to have to go through that. It's not just like normal persecution. It seems like a bad idea medically to do that. So can you please pray, guys, for the safety of his job? I don't even know if I should be praying, well, just for help for us, if God should, give him a different one, because like I said, he's worked his way up to such a level, and the city we live in is one of the most expensive cities, and also, so the jobs pay the highest. So it's just to sustain the size of our family, and with the extreme special needs and everything, this is not going to be, you can't just replace that. So I'm just asking for prayer, please, you guys, and that he gets some sort of exemption, whatever it is, some sort of supernatural favor. It's all coming to be mandated on September 7th, which is actually my 19-year wedding anniversary. I was married on September 7th, and this is going to be our 19th year wedding anniversary on the day that they mandate that it all goes pushed through. That's the first day of school. And yeah, so please, guys, can you pray that that does not get, or whatever happens, that he has favor, that we're protected and provided for. I know a lot of people need this. Obviously, I'm asking you guys are in intense prayer for Afghanistan, the underground church. But please remember me, you guys, and please pray the enemy's plans fail with regards to us, because definitely lots of people are in trouble. But I mean, to have 4 children, 2 with extreme special needs, I mean, it's a really crazy spot to be in. I just want to say also real quick about my book. I finally realized that my book, I don't really promote it. If you guys know what I'm talking about, it's in the description box. Just click on the link. I wrote a book, and I thought it was for the left behind. I thought it was just to tell God's character, which it was. It was a supernatural story, how that even came to pass. But now I realize it's called Hero, the God that can save you, which I realize literally every story in that book is to build your faith, because it's all the stories when God rescued people. And I didn't know that's why I was going to be writing this. I actually have to reread it to encourage myself. So I really recommend it. Trust me, it's not about money. It's not about money at all. I had to put it on Amazon for it to even be produced. So you're just paying for them to basically make the book. I think I make maybe $3. So I just want to guarantee you it's nothing to do with that. But I honestly do think he's telling me that it's for this. One of the big reasons, as well as being left behind and other things, and to show his character to, relatives and friends. But I think it really is also something I didn't think about, was to encourage the fact that all these times he saved us, when you read it, you'll see it's just story after story of how many times he came through. because this is very Red Sea moment. So September 7th, guys, maybe something will happen. Because I find it strange if he would be allowed to have this thing in his nose every week. I don't know. So yeah, if you click on my in the description box, you'll see it there. I made you guys like an hour-long video, but I couldn't finish it. It just, something kept happening, and now I'm just like, I just don't even know what to say right now. I'm just asking for prayer. So please, you guys, pray the enemy does not succeed, and please pray that whatever his exemption is goes through. I was also going to ask for prayer for my friend Gene. Say he's my friend. I don't really know him, but he has a YouTube channel. I'll put his link in the comment section. He was also asking for prayer for a religious exemption. So if we could pray for Gene as well, for his religious exemption. He also has 2 kids, one with autism as well. So there you go. So anyway, and he's not even in like, I don't believe a job like healthcare or something. I'm not sure, but so it it seems like it's just wherever, and he's not in Canada, he's in the States. But I'll link his channel. He has a really good channel. He's just a nice, honest person who just chats about end times. You'll really enjoy his chats. But yeah, he needs prayer for this religious exemption. But please, you guys, please pray for me. So yeah, I was hoping to upload that for you. There was a lot of stuff on 8/11, not the number, like what happened on the date, right around that date, the next day. But literally the birth pains they're like every minute, every day, something new, which is just like what you know about labor. Says, it'll come upon the world as a woman in travail. And with labor, first, the pains are way far apart. And that's how things were. Things would happen, then there'd be peace. Things would happen, then there'd be peace. Now it's like every week, every day, there's a massive, fire or disaster, a flood or earthquake, or like Haiti or other warlike disasters. There's just something like constantly, which is, to me, means the baby's about to be born. I have more things to tell you, encouraging things. Wanted to share with you guys. But at this point, I just really need your help, your prayer. So if you could do that, I'm really grateful. Thank you, guys. I know, God is going to come for us, but it's going to be like the days of Noah and the days of Lot. And they weren't having a great life. Like, they were surrounded by evil. People were at Lot's door. But you know what? God fed them. He gave them shelter. He kept them. But it wasn't easy. So that's how it's going to be. But they were rescued. So thank you for everything. I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon, or hopefully see you in there. God bless and shalom.